These are Israeli tanks on Syrian territory. Since the fall of the Assad regime, Israeli forces have moved beyond a demilitarized buffer zone and set at least 10 bases and outposts in Syria. Syrians are angry at Israel's violations of the 1974 disengagement agreement with their country. This video was posted by Israeli forces after they raided Syrian homes and arrested people, including a child, without proof of what they called an Iranian cell. That's in addition to Israel's military occupation of the Golan Heights in Syria and attacks on Syrian military facilities, including its navy, air defenses, jets, and heavy weaponry. But military incursions and occupation are not the only sources of tensions between Syria and Israel. Water security is also a major issue. Syrian media reports say the Israeli military now controls 40% of water sources shared by Syria and Jordan. After taking over the Al-Wahda Dam in the Yarmouk Basin in December, Israeli forces then advanced to the Al-Mantra Dam. But Syria is in a difficult position to respond. President Ahmed al-Sharaa's administration has to keep together a fragile unity government and not upset its Western supporters, who it needs to build its economy and gain international recognition as a safe partner. The Trump administration has lifted crippling sanctions on the country, and many believe the Syrian government has to do its part by improving ties with Israel as a quid pro quo.
Abraham Accords were announced at a big glamorous agreement during Trump 1 presidency. Not much of it has fulfilled its promises. So we could witness a signing ceremony in Washington, but that really doesn't mean much on the ground. It will take institutions, it will take a lot of time to settle the real issues on the ground, which is occupied territories.
But even if there is an understanding on the buffer zone and Israel respects Syrian sovereignty, the Sharaa administration is likely to have great difficulty selling it to many hardline factions and a population that largely opposes Zionism. Palestinians are part of Syrian society, and their struggles and suffering in Gaza resonate with Syrians. And then there are other regional and international considerations. Russian troops are based on Syrian territory, and while any deal may not affect that situation, it's more likely to have an impact on Syria's relationship with Turkiye. Israel and Turkiye are both vying for direct or indirect influence over Damascus.
Beyond this point is Syrian territory under the control of the Israeli government, and any diplomatic overtures will have to be met with balancing not just strong internal resistance, but also regional considerations, including that of Turkey, Jordan, and even Saudi Arabia. And to balance all of that, the Ahmed al-Sharaa administration has its work cut out for it. Saba Mujawed, Al Jazeera, Quneitra.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.